Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, and I just wanted to stop and take some time this week. I've been going all week long strong. It's been just one of those weeks. Haven't had time to come on with you, but I didn't want to let Friday get by without coming on and talking with you. So this morning I'm going to be talking to you for just a few minutes about investing. I'm going to call this Investing 101. So maybe get yourself something to write a few notes down with. Hey, Chauncey, good to see you this morning. I'll talk to you about Investing 101. All right, Investing 101. Man, it's been a crazy week, hasn't it? Just been wide open all week. Didn't get a chance to schedule any time to do today with Todd, so didn't want Friday to get by without coming by and talking to you. So I want to talk to you about investing today. I'm going to give you five solid keys to understanding investing. Now, there's a lot of keys to investing, but you know, these are five solid keys to understanding investing. All right. You know, when I start talking about investing, a lot of people may start thinking, well, you know, I don't have the money, Todd, to invest. Well, and all investing is not based in money. You know, if you're a stock trader, then you invest and trade all the time. But if you're a business owner, you've invested in product. You're invested in a service. You're invested in that business. If you are in relationships, you're investing time into those relationships. You know, the kingdom of God is a kingdom of investments. I could spend days talking about how Jesus talked about investing, but you know, everyone is an investor of some sort. Every person. So you know, whatever relationships you're putting your time into, you're investing your life into those things. But I'm gonna give you five solid keys to understanding investments. Investments are not supposed to be scary. They should be have an understanding we go with. So first thing with investing is always looking for potential. You know, if I'm going to invest in a person, if I'm going to invest my time, if I'm going to invest my money into a product or into a company, I'm going to look for potential. That's number one. Look for potential. Potential is simply training your eye to see what other people don't see. You train your eye to see what other people do not see. You begin to see opportunity where other people do not see that opportunity. You know, one of the key rules to seeing potential that I learned many years ago is see what is popular and do the opposite. That's what an investment trader taught me a long time ago. See what's popular and then do the opposite. You know, if everyone is running to buy Apple stock, that means that in the course of time, there won't be a lot of potential left there because everyone is already there. You have to see where everyone is not at or what's unpopular and look for potential in that which is unpopular. Second thing with investing is doing your homework. You got to do your homework. Investing is not gambling. It's never a gamble. It's not even like gambling because you do research with investing. You know, if you're investing into a product, then you need to know that product. If you're investing into a brand, you know, if you're going to buy Coca-Cola stock, then understand that brand, understand their business model. If you're going to invest in a certain industry, then you need to understand that industry. You know, if you're investing your time into a relationship, then you need to understand that relationship. With investing, you always have to spot trends. You know, investing it's a broad spectrum of life. This is not just financial investing, but kingdom investing as well. You have to be able to spot trends. Where are things going? Being able to look at where's the future of things going. You know, I tell people often, if you're invested into a company that specializes in landlines for telephones, then they're on their way out. That trend is on its way out. You know, if you're still invested in the Telegraph, then you know you're pretty much bust and broke. So you've got to spot trends. Where are things going? All investing is basically based on psychology, human psychology. Where is the masses of people going? What's going to be the next thing, the new thing? People love new. That's why they keep coming out with iPhone 11, and then there'll be iPhone 12. Apple understands the psychology based on people like new. Third thing is defining your goals. You always got to have a goal with investing, no matter what you're doing. And you need to define the terms of those investments: short term, medium term, long term. You know, it's this way with relationships. Some relationships in our life are short-term relationships. Some relationships are long-term relationships, and we need to understand the terms of things. I think in this way, in terms of percentages. When it comes to an investment, I think in terms of percentages. Most people think in terms of numbers, but I have discovered through my course of study of God and the scriptures that God thinks in terms of percentages. I'll teach more on that some other time. Once that opens up to you and unfolds to you, it will absolutely change your life. The fourth thing is going to be a kind of a strange thing that I'm going to talk to you about here. It's called puts and calls. Puts and calls. This is the language of those who are day traders and those who trade on the floor and those who or in the stock exchanges and the COMEX markets. They have what's called a put and a call. A call is a buy and a put is a sell. You know, you've got to understand when you're going to get in and when you're going to get out. You know, most day traders and things, and this transfers to relationships, getting into a relationship and getting out of a relationship. Stop losses, that's what they call most of this. You determine the limits. You know, here's when I'm going to get out. If this goes up, this is where I'm going to get out. This is where I'm going to take or rake profit. And then you have a limit. This is where I'm going to cut my losses. And that's something you have to learn in an investment mindset, is knowing when to cut your losses and move on. Man, there's so many people I would love to tell that to with a relationship or whatever they're in. You know, if you're in a dying business, like I was talking about landline, there comes a time when you've got to change and move on to something else. You know, you can't keep selling landlines in the cell phone industry has beat you to death already. So there's the put and the call. And the last thing is one of the most important things to understanding investing, and that is when to pull the trigger. Most people will never personally trade in the sense of investment trades of money. Now, some people will say, well, Todd, I don't have the money. I don't have $100,000 to put here, or $50,000 or $10,000 or whatever. Yeah, investing now has been made so simple. You can open an E-Trade, Scott Trade, some of these with $100, $50, and start trading off a very small amount. Some of them, they'll even let you open an account for free and let you practice trade before you ever put money live online. Risk, number one, is all around you. Risk is all around. There is no guarantees with any investment, just like there's no guarantees with any relationship. But what you have to do is begin to manage your fears and then walk in faith. For me, investing is a spiritual principle. It's spiritual not only in my life, but in everything that I conduct. Yeah, exactly, Chauncey. Started with 300. It doesn't take much. If you understand the principles and you have the right voices and people who understand and know what they're talking about, they can teach you how to multiply things in your life. So, because I believe that God is a God of multiplication. Hey, Greg, it's good to see you this morning. Faith is this. It's stepping out without knowing. stepping out without knowing. When Peter went to step out of that boat, he didn't have a knowing, but he did have this. Faith is stepping in believing. You step in believing. When I am investing, I am not just investing in what I know. I am taking a step in faith because I've done research. In other words, there's a history behind it. And that history then has to be translated into where things are going in the future. And that's the understanding of it. You know, I don't know who said it, but it's a great quote. If you don't know where you've been or where something's been, then you won't know where it's going. That's why investors pay top dollar to research firms for information, to know. They want to know what has been the model of the past. What is the information of the past, so I can make a now decision determining what the future trend is going to be. Hey, those are some keys for you this morning. I'm going to finish off this coffee this morning. Those are 5 solid keys for you to begin understanding investing. Glad you could join me. Didn't want to let this week get by without coming on and talking to you. I'm hoping to be on with you next week, Monday through Friday. If I don't get to see you any of those times, I hope I will see you Sunday morning. I'll be coming to you live. I'm going to be talking more about your potential. I'll be coming to you from Beyond Church along with my wife, April. That'll be Sunday morning, 10:30. We'll be coming to you live from Beyond Church here in Lancaster, South Carolina. If you're local, you can join us. Come and see us. If you want more information on us, you can visit our website, and it is wisdomforbeyond.com. I look forward to seeing you either Sunday or next week. I hope you have a blessed Saturday, all right? Bye-bye.